Does terrorism have a religion? Does it have any color? Well, that's what the Gujarat police seems to think, because during an anti-terror mock drill, not only did they make the fake terrorists wear a skull cap first, but then also made them shout pro-Islam slogans. Joining us in debate number 2 of Newshour is Zafar Sareshwala, also with us Jay Narayan Vyas of the BJP, Raghav Chadda of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Dr. Ajoy Kumar of the Congress. But for this state that has witnessed riots about a decade ago, sensitization should, one would think, have been ingrained in the state police. But the videos that have emerged from Gujarat are sending out just one message: is religion being linked to terror?
And that is a very terrifying message. If dummy terrorists wear skull caps during a mock drill in Surat, another video has shown us, and this one's emerged from Narmada, that Islamic slogans are being chanted during a similar mock exercise. Why this slant and why this need to stereotype terror is the question that we're asking today.
What was the entire idea of this entire mock terror drill with terrorists dressed in a certain way? What was the message being sent out? Jay Narayan Vyas, senior leader of the BJP, is live with us from Ahmedabad. Zafar Sareshwala, businessman, live with us from Mumbai. Dr. Ajoy Kumar, spokesperson of the Congress, and Kamal Faruqui will be joining us in a bit. Raghav Chadda, leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, is also with us. Mr. Jay Narayan Vyas, I want to ask you first, to begin with, do you think it's entirely condemnable? It's a stupid idea to have these terrorists dressed in a certain way, because the message that has been sent out is not mistaken by anyone, that it's against a certain community and you're associating them with terrorism.
Well, I don't think anybody in the right sense of mind would ever justify this. Our Prime Minister, in no uncertain terms, few months back, said that no community is lesser patriotic than the majority. Having said this, why are we so sharp focused and divisive on this particular aspect? I don't understand. There is another angle also if you want to look at it. The people who dressed as terrorists identify themselves with a particular country across the border. They are not Indian minorities. It is loud and clear. I don't see.
No, but there were religious chants. The fact is, Jay Narayan Vyas, the thing is, you could say that. You could say they were trying to portray members of another country, but there is a religious connotation because there are religious chants.
If we want to give it that way, you can. But if you look at Hafiz Saeed,
but would it not be seen that way?
If you look at the drills conducted by the but the fellow has identified himself. The Kashmir hamara hai. Hum ye bhi le lenge. They have made it abundantly clear that they are not the people from this country. And
so are you saying that you approve of this mock drill? You approve of this exercise and the kind of video that we've seen that has emerged from Surat and Narmada? Do you approve of it because you say that they're portraying another nationality?
I have in the very beginning said that nobody in the right sense of mind would ever approve it. But
then you added a caveat.
Side also, why don't you look at this side?
Okay, Dr. Ajoy Kumar, why don't you look at the other side? The problem is in your interpretation, apparently. Why are you seeing this as an affront to a community? It was directed at some terrorists coming from across the border, Dr. Ajoy Kumar.
So, first of all, excuse me, there are a couple of... sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead. Dr. Ajoy Kumar, go ahead, make your point.
So what I would like to say is,
condemn it unequivocally.
So once this was something
giving this kind of, Jay Narayan by giving this kind of overtures is highly dangerous. Actually, what he's saying is worse than what the police did. Jay Narayan Vyas, I am appalled by your comparison. What are you saying? When your own chief minister was appalled
I am not saying
by
what
this
you are trying. I am not saying what you are trying to put in my mouth. Let me
listen to me.
Let me meditate abundantly clear. Please don't try to plant words in my mind.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to condemn it unequivocally.
I am only pointing.
No.
I am only pointing.
You are doing a very dangerous.
There is also another angle.
You are playing a very dangerous game.
Not the least.
You are going beyond your chief minister. You are going beyond your
police. You will not succeed in planting aspersions.
No. You should have condemned it.
This will not work.
You should have condemned it unequivocally.
You are being selectively interpreting the statement which I have made.
No.
In the very beginning I have said that nobody in the right sense of mind would justify this. The Chief Minister of Gujarat has apologized
No,
for
no,
this.
you are
the police
comparing.
has accepted this
You have to
FOPA.
be, no,
Having
no, no.
said this,
You
let me also say that there is another side. Why
you
don't you
say
look
that
at
the
it?
Muslims are terrorists? What kind of mindset you
Not
have?
the least. I am not
You
saying
have
it.
a dangerous mindset.
I am not saying
does
it. I am
not
saying
befit-
this is not
you
a reference
are-
made
you are
to
undermining,
the minority
you are
community
undermining
of India.
Mr. Modi's, you
I
are
refer to
undermining
Indians.
Mr. Modi's way of doing
I am
things.
not referring to them as Hindus or Muslims. I am referring to them as Indians.
Don't
and it
bring
is not a
religion.
reference
Don't
made to
bring
Indians.
religion into
I am
it.
very clear about it.
No,
That
you
I
made,
agree with you, but
made
this
the
is, I am
reference.
saying Indians.
You made the reference.
And when I say
and this
Indians,
is
there
very
is no
dangerous.
religion brought into it.
Okay, Zafar Sareshwala, since you're making this point, Zafar Sareshwala, since you're making that point that what is being done here is an undermining of what Mr. Modi wants, and since you've been such a great supporter of Narendra Modi all along, what is your take on the fact that no action's been taken? Has there been a rap from the centre to the Gujarat government? The Gujarat Chief Minister has apologized, but have any of these officers been suspended?
But you don't want to take these...
Jay Narayan Vyas, you're going to have to let other people speak on this debate, sir.
Can I
Zafar Sareshwala.
Can somebody else?
Mr.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
Mr. Vyas
Dr. Ajoy
is
Kumar will come back to you.
behaving
Zafar
holier than
Sareshwala
thou.
was trying to
He's
make a
going
point.
He's going beyond what the Chief Minister has said. The Chief Minister of Gujarat has clearly said that she is appalled by this behavior. Full stop. It should be unequivocal. Unequivocal condemnation should be there. And actually, this is a larger malaise. Actually, in this country, we have been seeing this kind of institutional bias, not only in Gujarat, everywhere in the country. There are such forces in the country, in the police, in the intelligence, who have institutional bias against the Muslims. And it is there, we need to condemn this.
Because it suits you. No, I have said it very clear.
It doesn't suit me. Mr. Vyas, it doesn't suit me. Mr. Vyas, you should apologize for what you have said.
Well, if you have friends across the border, I am sorry, I am talking to a wrong person.
Don't talk about that. We are talking of Gujarat. Don't talk. Don't bring across the border. We are talking of what's happened in Surat and Narmada. What are you talking?
Gujarat is also part of India. Gujarat
No.
is also part of India.
No, Mr.
Vyas, if you unequivocally condemn what was done by the police, would you like to apologize for that? Do you think it has hurt the sentiments of a certain community and you should apologize? You will apologize for it?
No, not the least.
Mr. Vyas has no business bringing across the border here. We are not talking of across the border. We are talking of what has happened in Surat.
I have made it
This
very
is
clear.
very dangerous mindset which he has.
You understand? You can replay the tape.
No, make it very clear again.
Replay the tape. I have first said this. And then said there was a reference to the people across the border.
No. Don't bring. No, there is no business. There is no business in bringing anybody from across the border here. We are talking of only
let's get
Surat
Raghav Chadda
and
into
Narmada.
this. Raghav
Don't bring anything else.
Raghav Chadda with the BJP, even though the fact is that the Chief Minister has apologized and called this a mistake, what the BJP here wants to tell us is that there was stereotyping, but we were trying to stereotype a nation or a nationality rather than a religion. What's your answer to that?
Well, of course, this incident should be condemned without any caveats. This brazen act of stereotyping, communal typecasting, and shameless mindset of the police men shows that we are in some ways approaching and harming the social fabric of the country. Now, rather than looking at the finer nuances of these two incidents, let me raise some very fundamental and grave questions. And the question is very simple. Is this act only a symptom of a bigger malice? Is this activity, this stereotyping, slowly being conditioned in the mindset of those who are handling the state instrumentalities and the security agencies? Is this incident or these type of incidents happening at every police station, at every checkpoint, at every security point? And is this a grand conspiracy to demonize a particular religious minority?
Dr. Ajoy Kumar, is this institutionalized malaise? This entire malaise, is it institutionalized?
Zafar Sareshwala.
First question.
Why don't you ask this to Zafar Sareshwala? He is a better person to
Mr. Jay Narayan Vyas, you will please allow other panelists to speak tonight. Yes, Dr. Ajoy Kumar.
Mr. Vyas, let others speak, yeah?
Sorry,
Okay,
unless
so
you order,
first
I will not
question
speak. I am not in a hobby of speaking, but Ajay Kumar cannot
First
certify
question
Gujarat.
Let him at
First of
least
all,
make
Mr.
his
Vyas,
point. Yes,
There have
Dr.
been
Ajoy
various
Kumar.
instances
Mr.
where
Vyas, you know,
Gujarat
first of
police
all,
does not
Mr.
have a
Vyas,
very
one
clean
sec, Mr.
track
Vyas.
record.
Mr. Vyas,
Gujarat police has
one
been
sec,
found
you know,
guilty.
can you allow
of
somebody
various
else to
types
speak?
of, fake
Just a second. Raghav
Zafar,
Chadda, Mr. Jay Narayan Vyas, just hold on for a second. Dr. Ajay Kumar, make your point. We'll come to Mr. Vyas after that. Ajay Kumar.
Okay, so first of all, you know, tell Mr. Vyas that this is a debate and it is not, you know, not to score cheap political points. It's, the simple fact is that you can imagine the state of the
mind your
police. Two
language.
issues. Either they are extremely stupid because, no, one sec, let me complete. First of all, if a police force is putting a person in skull cap and doing a mock drill and they believe that terrorists come in that, so it shows how inefficient and how stupid the police could be because nobody comes in that kind of an outfit to do a terrorist act. The second
Absolutely.
issue is that I want to ask Mr. Vyas, is, let's stop all this English and saying I condemn it. What has the government of Gujarat started an inquiry? Just answer a simple question. If it is an inquiry, who is the police officer who is inquiring?
Mr. Ajay
For the
Kumar,
responsibility by when we'll know.
Mr.
Yes,
Ajay Kumar,
Jay Narayan Vyas, that is exactly the question I asked of you, which you have not answered. What action has been taken against the police officers who did this?
And Mr. Vyas,
Tell us what action has been started.
I did not interrupt you. No,
Please
one sec,
stop,
Padmaja, please tell Mr. Vyas.
Please stop.
No.
You are asking me a question.
No, you stop.
You are asking me a question. Permit me to reply.
No, first question. Mr.
Permit
Vyas,
me to reply. You are asking me a question.
Let me complete.
You will not give me the opportunity to reply.
Again.
Then why are you
Because
saying
you're
I
not
am
letting
asking
me
you a
complete
question?
my question.
Okay, Mr. Vyas, he has another question to you. Let him
let me
finish
complete my question.
making that point and then you can answer. Yes, Dr. Kumar.
And Padmaja, tell Mr. Please communicate to Mr. Vyas that it is not a shouting match because another person can shout as much. I'm just telling, we heard him
Please ask your
quietly,
question.
And he kept quoting my name. I was not speaking at that time. No, first question. I was not speaking. Mr. Vyas, this is the first time I'm speaking, so please understand. Please let the people
I
who
am
are
not
watching
able
know
to
that
see
if
you,
you condemn
Dr.
it,
Ajay Kumar,
who is
and I have
conducting...
no hobby of citing your name.
Okay. So one sec. So, Mr. Vyas, could you request you to keep quiet for a few seconds, sir? Let me complete. First thing is, let us know if you have instituted an inquiry. If you feel so strongly about it, it is a very wrong act, then who is inquiring? By when will we know? So at least give us that answer. Don't take act. Let us know. Forget the action. Who is inquiring against this act? And the issue is, the larger issue is, the Bharatiya Janata Party across has always tried to vitiate the environment, and this is one of the steps. And even the government is known by the police, by the officers. The government is known by the actions they take. The constable of Gujarat government, when he does an act which is wrong, reflects on the government. How can the government walk away from that? The government is
okay. So two questions, Jay Narayan Vyas, your answer to that.
The government is responsible for.
Is the message going down to the police from the government? The message against a certain community?
Well.
And what are you doing about the inquiry, Mr. Vyas?
Now,
Yes, go ahead.
Yes,
Can I
please.
answer now? The first answer, I pity Dr. Ajay Kumar, being a formal IPS officer. He doesn't know how the inquiry is carried out. There are rules of business, there are competent authorities, and the competent authority is supposed to take up the inquiry, depending upon the person who has committed the
Why are they not taking up? So again,
are they reporting to you?
Don't listen. No, please.
Now, is this the way to conduct the debate?
No, but they are reporting to your state government.
Is this the way to debate?
They are reporting to the state government. What
Why
action
don't
has
you
the state
moderate it?
government initiated? That's the simple question,
Padmaja, why don't
Mr.
you
Vyas.
moderate it? Is this the way to conduct the debate? Am I to reply?
All right, let's allow Jay Narayan Vyas to respond to those questions.
Dr. Kumar, now that you are exposed, that you do not know even preliminaries of conducting the inquiry.
You're not answering.
I am sorry, sir.
But that's not the point, Mr. Vyas. Please answer the question. What action has the state government taken other than the chief minister coming out and saying it's a mistake? What action has been taken? Please answer the question.
Much better.
It's not about, no, don't go into that.
Okay, Mr. Vyas, you said competent authority. Who's the competent authority and when will it take action?
Padmaja, there is, depending upon if there is a Havildar, there will be a competent authority of DYSP. If there is a police inspector, there will be competent authority will be
So
SP.
is the DYSP
Now, how do I on the
inquiry?
spot reply this gentleman? Now he is unfortunately a former police officer, IPS.
Because
How do I reply him?
No, but the ultimate responsibility lies with the state government. What action has the state government taken? Just answer that question. It's a very simple question, Mr. Vyas.
My dear friend, it is not inquiry is not ordered just like that. There are ways. There are first the explanation is called for.
Oh, you're just hiding behind this now, Mr. Vyas. You're not answering the question. You know what? We're going to go across to Kamal Faruqui, who has just joined us. Good evening, Mr. Faruqui. We will please allow Kamal Faruqui to join the debate now. Mr. Faruqui, you believe that this instance should actually be taken to court?
Yeah, Mr. Vyas is a lawyer. I respect him. And I personally feel that we have some confidence problem with the police itself. So police will not be in a position to do the justice. Have the judicial inquiry. Number one, I am told that Chief Minister has already apologized. One part is over. But now let us not try to aggravate it. This is a serious lapse. Rather, it is not a lapse, it's a mindset, and this is not restricted to Gujarat police itself. It's a mindset of the entire police, be it is in Rajasthan, be it is in Delhi, be it is in UP. But here the problem is that the BJP people, in fact, unnecessarily are trying to protect the police officials. Police officials have committed a crime. They should be hauled for it. And why at all? This is the problem. Why at all? By chance, even last time, some senior police officer was with me, and she was trying to narrate it. Look, there are problems with the community. So you are trying to say that this terrorism is the problem of Muslim community? Do you want to say, continue to say what you earlier said, that all the Muslims are not terrorists, but all the terrorists are Muslim? This mindset has to be changed. This mindset has to change, and more particularly
the point that Jay Narayan Vyas has made all evening since the debate started is that what was happening in these mock drills was that the stereotyping was of a nationality across the border rather than that of a religious community. What's your response to him on that?
Padmaja.
No, it is wrong. It is wrong because you are, when you are trying to say, and the gentleman from the AAP party was absolutely justified. But these, if at all, of course we know it. Pakistanis are responsible for all the terrorism, but do they come in cap? That the 26/11 was he holding a cap? He was not. So why do you want to stereotype Muslims? All those people who have done it, Kassab was not holding a cap. He was holding a military and army dress. Why don't you do this? Why don't you?
Yes, Ajoy Kumar.
If at all, Vyas bhai, if at all you. No, let me explain one. Perhaps he may get angry with me, but if at all, please allow me just last 10 seconds. Just last 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
If at all you want to, you feel that, if at all you feel that it is not the stereotype, why at all, you kindly let me know all over the country, why all these people who have got the mock drill like this, why they are shown only the cap, why not a tilak? Why not a kind of any other thing when you want to show it? Don't we have the people who the other communities also have committed? But it is
answer
not
that, Jay Narayan Vyas.
Religion. It is, they are against the religion.
Yes, Jay Narayan Vyas.
Kamal bhai, I fully respect your views. In the beginning itself, I said that there is no question, nobody in the right sense of mind should stereotype any community for this kind of an act. That was my opening of the debate. I have simply said that there is also other side that the slogans shouted were of the people across the border. That is what I made a passing reference. Now,
is it okay then to stereotype a nationality? Okay, even if we take your argument at face value, Mr. Vyas, what you're saying is it's okay to stereotype a nationality.
But the point is that when you have someone displaying particular religious symbols, when you have them wearing a skull cap, they are not identified, all of them, with being Pakistanis. Of course, you're referring to Pakistan, but that's again a very, very dangerous slant that you're giving to the entire depiction, Jay Narayan Vyas. Which is what Zafar Sareshwala had a very strong objection to. Zafar Sareshwala.
I have said this, quoting the Prime Minister right in the very beginning of the debate.
Zafar Sareshwala.
Now listen to me, Padmaja. Actually what we saw, actually it is a deeper malaise. What we saw, they are just wake-up calls. This institutional bias not only in the police, but even in our IB, against Muslims has been there for years. It's not only limited to Gujarat. We have seen this in Delhi, Punjab, in Kashmir, in Karnataka. In fact, the IB is so appalling. I've been traveling in and out of the country. Whenever I come to India, now can there be a more coincidence? Every time in their random check, only a Muslim with a beard or a lady with a burqa is selected after you pass through customs and immigration. So this institutional bias against Muslims has been there. And actually, Padmaja, this is not going to harm the Muslims. If this malaise remains, it will destroy the secular fabric of the country. This is very dangerous. And the ray of hope for me was, I don't discuss these things on the television channels. I immediately picked up the phone and I talked to the highest authority in Gujarat, the political authorities, the government and the police. The ray of hope for me was that both of them, all the three of them were appalled by what had happened. And they said that we are very sorry. This is a big setback to us. They have embarrassed us. We will take action. And I said that only action will not work. You'll have to desanitize them.
No, so and we'd like to know what that action is.
Not only related to Gujarat. Across the country,
yes,
we are seeing this. There's deeper malaise has to come out. And if
you made a point which Kamal Faruqui was also making earlier.
This
goes beyond just
for
politics.
Our country, and it will break the country.